so that those of you who are dealing with grief, and you've been dealing with grief for a very long time, and it's pulled you down in your spirit, and it's weighed you down, and it's made you very, very heavy, you need to understand. I'm talking about you've lost a husband. I'm talking about you've lost your daughter. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. The reason that it hurts so much is because of the existence of a soul tie. Soul tie is not an evil thing inherently. It basically is the knitting together of two souls because of the simple process of love. You love your mom, you love your dad. You met these people in the house and they were grinning at you and booping your nose from the time that you were born. You were smiling at them, they were smiling at you. That love naturally grows. You love your daughter, you love your son, you love the man you fell in love with, you love the woman that you fall in love with, and then all of a sudden the cruelty of death intervenes and someone is abruptly taken from you. It doesn't matter if it was suicide or a sickness or an accident or something. The person is gone, but it seems that you just have this ache, you just have this scar, you just have this pain, you just have this suffering. So I'm going to share, I did say that I will be sharing experiences. I'm not sharing anything that is private to anyone. This is things that would directly have involved me, how I helped other people, and I will share this, understanding that these people will not be angry, or this person, she is a good friend of mine, and may these things help you the way they helped her. I had a lady who started off as a subscriber, but is now a friend to me. And on Facebook, where I used to minister, where I don't really do that anymore, I just put up my prophecies and I'm out. But I had a Facebook page and I was ministering, I was teaching, I was one-on-one with people. And I noticed this friend, at that time, a follower of Master's Voice, would always post her mom's the anniversary of her mom's passing. She would always post it, always post it, always post it every year. And sometimes even when it was not that time, if she undertook an activity that was close to her heart, something that she and her mom used to enjoy, she would post it. She would say, "Mom, I miss you. Mom, I miss you." Now, it's not everybody who can look at a thing and gain perception, but I can. And what I perceived is that this woman's heart was still very much intricately tied up in the life of someone who was not here anymore. And that is the reality for many of you. Mom is gone, dad is gone, hubby is gone, wife is gone, child is gone. But although you know that they are not here, the memories of them, certain smells, certain ways that people will say something, you'll think, he used to say that, she used to say that, and the pain is afresh. Brother, sister, your wound is not healed because the soul tie is still active from your end. To those who are driving, you're listening by podcast, use your mind's eye to keep up. To those of you watching me, you'll be able to keep up. This is the soul tie. It is one tie from both sides, and they meet in the middle and then they tie, and that is the soul tie. When you lose a loved one, they are not here anymore. They are no longer present. They are not there. They are incapable of presenting any more of a tie. You being alive remain extended and bent in the original posture of one half of a tied knot. What you were tied to is gone, but you are still extended in that active posture as if someone is there with you. It is necessary because you are what Jesus Christ called the living, for he says that he is the God of the living. It is necessary for you to now retract. It doesn't mean that you don't love the person anymore. You will still love them. You will still always remember them. But that soul tie is completely different from, I love her, I love him, I still have memories, I still remember the cologne he wore, I still remember when he got his first motorbike and he was using it to make deliveries in his brand new business. I remember my son, he was such an entrepreneur. He was taken from me too soon. A drunk driver took him when he was on the way back from a day. He had called me and told me, "Mom, I've had my best day of deliveries." And then I never heard from him again. And the next call was from the state trooper. You are still extended in the active posture. You are going to need to break that soul tie because there is no one else there that you're tied to. This is not advice to say you hate your family. This is actually a practical spiritual step that will set a lot of people free. You simply go to the Lord and you say, "Heavenly Father, this place is still hurting after 5 years. after 3 years, after 2 years. And that's because I'm bonded to what isn't there anymore. When you go to God and you pray and you ask him to break the soul tie, God will fold it back. I saw him do it for her. She actually confirmed to me that for the first time in her life, she felt peace. It had been at least 4 or 5 years since her mom had passed, but if you would see her updates, you would think that it was only 6 months. And that is because the presence of that person was too present for her. She could not continue on. Earlier in this video, I was telling you that even the animals, when they fall down, their natural instinct, even a racehorse that breaks its leg and doesn't understand that his career is over, will naturally struggle against the injury because the instinct is to get up. Human beings are the only ones who, when they sustain damage in the mind and the spiritual center, cannot get up again without help. If you don't rearrange them in the brain and in the heart, they cannot rise again.